All right, guys, I'm an idiot and I screwed up number 36 and I kind of thought it as I was doing it and I didn't have time to go back and fix this and clean it up. So let me just make this nice and simple. The mistake I made, everything was going great up until this line right over here where I made a mistake I would yell at you guys for making. I forgot my denominator. That right here was x times x plus h, so there needed to be a denominator to this, and that becomes x times an x plus 0, because again, we're letting h actually become 0, which means that the denominator of this thing wasn't 1, it's x times x, which is x squared. And what I probably would have done next is split this numerator up into x squared over x squared minus 1 over x squared, and that x squared over x squared just becomes a 1 minus 1 over x squared. And that is what I should have been using here for f prime of x. So when I went to find f prime of 4 right here, all right, my numerator, well, no, the whole thing changed right here. So let me go ahead and deal with it right now. My denominator is 1 minus 1 over x squared. So that's a 1 minus 1 over, and 4 squared is going to get us a 16 right there. So that 1 is a 16 sixteenths minus 1 sixteenths, and we'd end up with a 15 sixteenths for the slope of our tangent. So that is the answer to the first part of the problem, not the 15 that I had before. Should have been a 15 sixteenths. Now, what does that change for us moving forward? Some stuff, maybe not a ton. Everything we did here for f of 4 is still correct, so this point of tangency is fine. The issue is that the slope of my tangent was wrong, and that's going to make a mess right over here, so let's deal with that. The slope of the tangent should have been 15 sixteenths that we're distributing in there. So this right side now becomes 15 sixteenths x minus, let's see, the 4 and the 16, we divide a 4 out, that leaves a 4 on the bottom, so minus 15 fourths. And now at this point, we would add 4 and 1/4 to both sides. So plus 4 and 1/4. And over here, I think I'd make that an improper fraction, guys. That's 16 plus 1. That's plus 17 over 4. So I believe the final answer here is going to be 15 sixteenths x. And then plus, that'd be a 2/4 or a 1/2. And as I'm cheating now and looking at the solutions manual, yep, that is the answer that they have. Okay, sorry about the goof up there, guys. That's the correct answer here for the second part of problem 36.